Namaste, you're on The Nation at 5. I'm Anand Narsiman and we start with politics, ladies and gentlemen. One is a nominee or has filed his nomination for the president of the Congress party. He is somebody who's perfect with his language and has great attention to detail. He has a plan which is talking about not just Congress but also the leadership under him tomorrow, the future, looking to the future. But it just comes as great controversy is being sparked with that particular mission document or a plan of action that Mr. Shashi Tharoor was talking about, because that very document has now seen the map of India distorted. And after CNN News 18 pointed out that distortion, well, this controversy hitting the Congress corners. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we are given to understand that there is a hasty correction that has been made to the document to get the map right. But there are also spelling mistakes we are given to understand in that document. How did it escape Mr. Tharoor's attention? Did he not see the map because he was opening each and every page and detailing out the vision document for the party under his leadership as he actually stakes claim for becoming the president of the Indian National Congress or the Congress party? Pallavi Ghosh now joins us. So controversy hits the Tharoor camp. What's the response from the Tharoor camp to what's been pointed out here at CNN News 18? Pallavi, can you hear me? Pallavi, I am unable to hear your audio. Can you just check if your mic is on? I'm unable to hear you. Go ahead. Okay, we've lost Pallavi's audio. We'll try and get her through because she seems to have got the corrected map with her. It was a distorted map of India as you're seeing on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. The top is missing. Aksai Chin is missing. Parts of Gilgit-Baltistan, all of that which is sovereign Indian territory is missing. Now, big news, and like as CNN News 18 pointed out, this distortion of the India map. Soon, there has been a hasty correction, like I said, ladies and gentlemen. The Tharoor camp now in its document has corrected the image of the map. They have fixed the map of India. It was fixed the wrong way. Now it's fixed, corrected. But how is it that this distorted map did not catch anybody's attention is a big question. And if this is going to be the attention to detail, then can Mr. Tharoor be trusted with the responsibility that would require great amount of attention to detail, ladies and gentlemen? That's a question that many are asking. There have been reactions that have come from the BJP. But now I have Pallavi Ghosh with us. Pallavi, so the distorted map now has been fixed.
Yes, that's right. So this is the map which you can see has now been corrected. Earlier, Anand, the map which was missing were parts of the POK, for example, and a part of the Aksai Chin. And so it was not showing the entire version of India's map. So it was a distorted map which was a part of the manifesto. I would say this is horribly embarrassing for precisely the reason because he's known to be savvy, erudite, and also someone who must have personally vetted the manifesto. But this apart, whenever there are issues of national interest, national security, Shashi Tharoor certainly has been the face of that argument. And also, if you remember, Anand, every time he takes on the British Raj, he's known for his comments against the British Raj. So there's no excuses he can give as far as the manifesto is has gone. And as expected, the BJP has lapped on to the government, on the Congress party. Also, remember at this point of time, the Bharat Jodo Yatra is going on, which travels from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. And once again, for the BJP, this is going to be a handle to hit out not just at Tharoor but also at the Congress party.
We are given to understand not at the cost of trying to pick at things, but he's somebody who's very, very clear with his language, and he does pay attention to detail. He wants to get things right. There are even spelling mistakes with his hashtag. We are given to understand. So how did it escape attention? Did he not go through it, or did they not think much of the fact that this map was distorted? Because they distributed copies to all the media there, and he is even there on record saying, "Ye Hindi mein bhi hai."
Yes, and in fact, he is the first one to come out with a manifesto. The Congress party, otherwise, Mallikarjun Kharge does not have any such manifesto. His chips were, any case, down in terms of sheer numbers. And you're right, you know, he has an entire team which works for him. He himself is believed to micromanage and be very particular about what goes out. Therefore, in this case, any excuse that my team did it and I cannot be held responsible is an argument which has become very difficult to buy.
Pallavi, thank you for your inputs. We have Mr. Saifuddin Soz with us. Soz Saab, namaste. Thank you very much for making the time. It is
Namaste, yes.
Mr. Shashi Tharoor versus Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, and Mr. Tharoor has landed himself into controversy because the map in the manifesto was distorted, sir. Aksai Chin, parts of Gilgit-Baltistan, parts of Jammu and Kashmir were missing in the map.
But it is not Shashi's mistake. It is somebody else's mistake. Yes.
You believe that Dr. Tharoor would never make such an error, but the fact is it is his manifesto. So he should have been the first to spot it and correct it.
No, that is... I must tell you that Shashi is a man of detail. He goes into everything. So, but unfortunately he must have not got time to look into the map, because it's a matter of detail. So whosoever had put the map, he or she is responsible, not Shashi.
But अब तो उसको correct कर लिया गया. They have issued a correction now. The Tharoor camp has issued a correction. Will it have any bearing, or do you believe this election is a foregone conclusion in favor of Mallikarjun Kharge ji?
You see, I have a situation in my mind that Mallikarjun Kharge is a senior fellow, and he weighs his words before he speaks. I know him very closely, and I appreciate he's a gentleman of the first water. But at the same time, I give credit to Shashi Tharoor, who is an open-minded person, who is gem of a person, lot of knowledge, and he wants to strengthen democracy within Congress party. He wants to further, expand democracy within the party. In my mind, as I told you, there is a situation. Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi need to be congratulated. Rahul Gandhi was the first to declare to Sonia ji and others, he will not be a candidate. It has to be a non-Congress. And I want to congratulate Rahul Gandhi that he's stuck to this position, and this is the situation. It will create warmth in his heart and mind. Now everybody should vote the way they want. Kharge is a very good face, loyal figure, and he, as I told you, he weighs his words in his mouth and then he utters. Shashi is a gem of a person. He has lot of future. He is younger. He will have the innings. I wish both of them well.
Sosa, please stay with me, because Amit Malviya of the BJP has pulled out an old tweet of Dr. Shashi Tharoor. It is tweeted on the 21st of December 2019 during the anti-CAA protests, and there again the map of map of Bharat is distorted. The crown jewel, Jammu and Kashmir, is without the crown. So that part, very clearly, it just seems that it's the same map which has found its way into the manifesto of Dr. Shashi Tharoor. Mr. Amit Malviya has tweeted where he says, in the name of anti-CA protests, Congress MP Shashi Tharoor posted a mutilated map of India. This can't be an oversight. Earlier, Farhan Akhtar did it, and now him. Who is he trying to please? His co-conspirators in Pakistan or radical constituents back home? This is an old tweet of his, which is tweeted again, dated the 21st of December 2019, soon after the poster came out as DCC Kozhikode. Mr. Amit Malviya with us on the phone line. Mr. Malviya, you are saying that this is not the first time. Dr. Tharoor is a repeat offender, is your charge?
Exactly. He has posted a similarly mutilated map of India in December 2019, and the same map found its way to his manifesto. So clearly, he has expressed his mind on more than one occasion, and he perhaps believes that this will find him favor with the Gandhis, and that is why this has been repeated again and again. This is not a coincidence, this is not a gaffe, but this is the intent of the Congress party and its top leadership, who are now vying to be the president of the party.
Okay. But Amit Malviya ji, I have Saifuddin Sosa with me, and they say that it is his team. Dr. Tharoor is somebody who pays great attention to detail. It is Dr. Tharoor's team which has printed it, and it's their error, and you cannot blame Dr. Tharoor for it.
For the first time in my life, I'll probably agree with Mr. Sood, saying that Tharoor is a man of detail. And yes, these maps have been vetted by him. They have been posted by him on his Twitter account and his social media platforms in the past. And now they find their way in a document as serious as the Manifesto. So he's right. Tharoor is a man of detail, and he wants India splintered. And we are quite clear that Tharoor is reflecting the mind of the Gandhis, who believe that parts of Aksai Chin and parts of Kashmir, which are illegally occupied by Pakistan, perhaps even Siachen, should be just given away on platter. And that is exactly what is being manifested in Tharoor's utterances and his documentation.
Mr. Malviya, thank you for speaking with us. I'm going to go back to Saifuddin Sosa. Sosa, now the BJP is alleging that this is not the first time. He has done this in the past too. He has tweeted a distorted map of India. So how can somebody like him claim to become or want to become or be elected president of the Congress party? Is this the intent of the Congress party? That's the BJP's political allegation.
I will tell you, Mr. Malviya was saying as if he is deliberately, maligning Shashi Tharoor on this. It is on behalf of Shashi that somebody will have placed a map somewhere. It is wrong on the part of the fellow who put up this map. We can raise objection. But Mr. Malviya saying that it is a deliberate attempt of Shashi Tharoor, I reject this allegation. I know Shashi for decades. He is a conscientious citizen of India. He respects Constitution of India, and he respects democracy, not as a social situation in India. Now we are a mature democracy, but he appreciates democracy and promotes that democracy within the Congress party. I know Shashi. He can't make this mistake deliberately. So Mr. Malviya should not insist that it is a deliberate attempt on the part of Shashi Tharoor. Then Malviya will have to produce a lot of evidence on that. So Shashi is a gentleman. He respects Constitution. He respects India's democracy. He respects democracy within the Congress party.
But is he a popular choice, or is it Mr. Kharge, Sosa?
No, see, Kharge is a very acceptable face. He's a gentleman. Sometimes it's very difficult to compare personalities. Shashi has very good qualities in his character, but that is a separate situation this time. As far Kharge is concerned, he is a loyal person. I have seen him as a parliamentarian for a long time. He weighs his words and then utters an expression. I never found Kharge in any controversy, be it lobby or the Parliament House itself. Kharge has conducted himself very nicely throughout. This is his credit point. So we have not to create any comparison between Shashi Tharoor and Kharge. Kharge has been nominated, proposed by party cadres throughout, and he has a winning situation on hand, and he will be acceptable to broader lengths in the party in India. But he will be respected for his ideas, and he is an acceptable person.
But Sosa, is there a point of this election if 10 Janpath has ratified and said Mr. Kharge is our choice, then what's the point of Mr. Tripathi and Dr. Tharoor contesting? Many are saying this is a farce.
No, see, I don't think this is a perception that Kharge has the support of the party. This is only a perception. I don't think, to the best of my knowledge this time, I don't know whether Sonia ji said anything on that or Rahul. I think Rahul got the credit for the whole process. I feel, yes, strong on this must go to Rahul Gandhi, who for months before made a point clear that it will be a non-Gandhi. Why is it necessary to have a Gandhi, to be fielded as president? I think my situation in my mind is that I give congratulations to Rahul Gandhi, who was consistent on this, and he has won his point. And so that he was a party to that decision of Rahul Gandhi, and it is happening amicably. A very great credit to Congress Party for promoting democracy in India as a social philosophy, for promoting democracy within the party. I feel happy.
Well, I'm very encouraged by your optimism, and let's hope it is how it plays out, that Mr. Kharge does have the freedom to decide as party president how he wants to run the party, shape the future of the Congress party. He is a past master in terms of political acumen, leadership. He's led the Congress party in the Rajya Sabha. He's the leader of the Congress party in the Rajya Sabha. He's never lost an election. He's a strong voice, a Dalit face. And of course an octogenarian himself. So he has decades of experience in politics. So we see between Dr. Tharoor, Mr. Tripathi and also Mallikarjun Kharge, who emerges triumphant. Saifuddin Sosab, thank you very much. Pleasure speaking with you. We're going to take a very, very short break here.